Hey guys, it's Katy with your Saturday video. Sorry it's so late today. I had a rock climbing competition earlier today that I participated in. I didn't do very well. I did okay, in the middle. I won a chalk bag, so that was cool. But I guess I'll get into the questions. So the first question was, what would you do if your significant other realized that they were in the wrong body? I don't currently have a significant other. I'm single, but I've definitely been in long-term relationships before, committed, serious relationships. And if, like, back then, when I was in that relationship, if one of my partners ever told me that they thought they were in the wrong body or realized that, I would try and be as completely open as possible. I would support them through the process as much as they wanted me to, as much as they wanted me there. I would definitely let them take their time doing it, go as fast as they wanted, go as slow as they wanted. Really, I would just be there for them. Understand that it's a hard time in your life and they need that support. So, I guess that's what I would do. The second question I want to answer was, what are some colleges in your area that have good LGBT programs? Also, what are you going to school for? And would you be active in the LGBTQ programs at your school? Alright, so first, what are some colleges in my area that have good LGBTQ programs? Chicago has some very fantastic schools with LGBTQ programs there. But in Wisconsin specifically, La Crosse is very strong. They're one of the highest on the list, at least the highest in Wisconsin, I think. UW Milwaukee is also very good with LGBT programs. I know they have a staff position there, so a position completely paid by the school, full-time staff position, at least a master's or greater. That person works there for those LGBTQ students specifically. I go to school at the University of Wisconsin at Stevens Point, and we don't have one of those staff positions, but we do have a very strong GSA, and our GSA sort of makes up for that lack of the student position, or the staff position, I think, because with all of our student support, we are able to pull off larger programs that I've heard Milwaukee has had some struggles pulling off. But the second part of that question is, what are you going to school for? I'm going to school for German and International Studies with a minor in anthropology, so sort of the language track. But I don't really want to go into that as my career at all. That's sort of my backup plan. What I really want to go into is student affairs, and I'd really like to be a hall director, and maybe one day be like a vice chancellor of student affairs or something like that. And then the last part of the question was, would you be active in LGBT programs at your school? I would definitely be active in LGBTQ programs at my school. I'm a member of our GSA on campus. We call it the Gender and Sexuality Alliance as opposed to the Gay Straight Alliance. And I've been a member since I was a freshman, and I'm now a senior, so the past 4 years. And from when I was a freshman to when I was a junior, all 3 of those years I was actually on the executive board. For the first 2 years I was the secretary, and then last year I was actually the president for a semester. So I got very involved in our student organization for LGBTQ students. And if you're going to college, I would definitely suggest you get involved. It's a great way to meet people, to figure out the resources you have on campus as an LGBT student, and to really feel more of the community aspect of college. Yeah, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday tomorrow and a great week. Yep, bye.